Welcome to Sao Paulo, Brazil for the classic Interlagos circuit. Many champions have been crowned here on this anti-clockwise circuit. It allows for some fantastic overtaking with fast and furious racing. Let's see a hot lap from SLR driver Icewind. So here we are on board the Mercedes with SLR driver Icewind, the Finnish man. Quite a pissy young man he is himself. Like I say young man, he's actually this news me. But anyway, here we go, approaching the start of his Brazilian Grand Prix, heading up into turn 1, carrying well over 300 kph. Into this very tricky first braking point. Easy on the throttle as we drop down to the standard S. You don't want to be too harsh on the throttle here because you'll get a kick of oversteer. And then nice and wide, using all the tech you can onto this DRS zone, giving you a chance to set yourself up for this next section. Dropping down to the 4th gear, this fantastic, one of my favourite sections of the lap, this double left-hander. Flat out again then as we rise up into this very fast 6 and 7, and then pinpoint braking needed just here to line yourself up nicely for another tricky entry point here off to turn 8 onto the hairpin. Back up the hill now for another tricky entry point. It's all about Brazil, these tricky entry points, as we see a little bit of a lock up here. And then easy in on the throttle once again, dropping down flat out as you can, getting your corner entry pinpoints, scratching just the edge of the curb, and then flat out giving the car all you've got, everything you've got, all your love, straightening out this corner as best as you can, clipping a little bit of the edge of the pit wall, and that completes the lap.
Hello and welcome to the SLR Tier 2 Brazilian Grand Prix, the penultimate round of the season at Sao Paulo today. With me once again is Max Split. Say hello, Max.
Hello, Bailey. Well, quite again a pleasure to be with you again for the penultimate. As we come down to the wire again for the fight between Timo and Satoshi for the Tier 2 championship. So I think this qualification is gonna be key for their fight, as Satoshi is still trying to pursue his teammate in the championship, but the gap is now only by 8 points. So yeah, technically Timo can be world champion in this round, but still gonna be tough with the, let's say, I'm not gonna speak about a lack of form from Timo, but more like consistency from Satoshi to get the high points. Let's see, as both have, actually Satoshi has decided to go for the hard tire, while Timo went out with the soft for this qualifying session.
Yeah, so two different compounds of tires. Obviously Satoshi might try and go for the mediums. I do need to run stock. You can see the tire graphics on screen for you right now, so there's no real reason for Satoshi to go into these hards. He might just want to set a banker and try and do the invert strategy, medium to soft, and Timo's obviously doing the opposite. It does look very dark.
Yes, indeed. Actually, as I do look at the tire strategy, I'm a bit surprised by it. To see that you can really do one stop with ease on those tires. I really thought more like Interlagos was more tire eating, let's say. Okay. I think we learn things every day, right?
We've got a yellow in sector 2, it's one of the Ferraris.
Oh, yes.
It looks to be inaudible. He is off at turn 4, I believe that is, where the two Ferraris collided in the real life 2019 Grand Prix. Absnif, our
Bailey,
winner.
No, Bailey.
Yes.
I'm sure we have some Ferrari fans in the chat. They're not gonna be happy about you already reminding about this. Come on. Anyway, as Absinthius did one 1.8.7 as the yellow flag needs to 2, but I think it's for slowing cars.
Yes, it is. Obsessive, obviously, last week's race winner with quite a dominant performance, winning by 6 seconds and having a 17-second gap before the safety car.
Oh.
But Pemi,
Inferno car is round. Yeah,
Pemi puts himself, Inferno Koi on the infield under the grass. In the middle of sector 2, make sure he gets out of the way of the McLaren of, I believe that's Satoshi, who is coming through and finishing his lap. So Satoshi has done 11.6, he is on those hard compound tyres though. Legend on the mediums is in P4, further 6 tenths back from Pemi. So not a bad lap by Legend for our first banker lap. We'll see what Satoshi can do as he comes across the line, as he comes down the main straight to come across the line.
Let's see as it's gonna come down the radar. No. Okay, no, I got it wrong. Let's just see this time, and it's
Is it 10.0? So not that far off some of the soft runners.
Definitely not that far from the other. Yeah, so I noticed Gurla P3. So far, of course, it's only the first run, but yeah, I mean, we did see this driver. I still don't know if it's a or E with the name. Sorry, guys. Being mostly fighting between P5 and P12 position, let's say. I mean, for points. And here, P3. So that's quite an improvement, I would say.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well in this qualifying session so far. Got a yellow and set 2 from McLaren. I believe that was just Satoshi moving out the way of some of the other drivers. Galopers into the pits. He wasn't on a lap. Wimpy isn't either, so we've just got a few people pulling into the pits for out lap, or maybe is Satoshi going for another one? That fuel light is blinking, so that would suggest otherwise. De Hammer is coming to start his lap now. He is coming through the first corner, clips the apex very nice, and through the second in that Mercedes. He comes around the long sweeping left-hander of turn 3, opens the DRS, puts himself in overtake, and does a 16.9, which according to the track map is a purple first sector.
Oh, yeah, I will be a bit cautious because with Codes, usually purple sectors are, yeah.
Yeah, it
anyway.
might just be his personal best. He doesn't currently have a lap though.
Yeah. Anyway, as he comes down the 9 corner and no comes down to the 10 corner, Pico de Pato. He's gonna go in the long left-hander in Mergulo. As he's gonna come into the famous Timo Glock corner. Of course not. Anyway, as he's gonna come up the long straight, which is a left-hander. Let's see as this cross down the line. I think it's gonna be a 9. Yes.
Good lap by De Hammer, also known as Nebo, as he comes into P6. Upset on his lap as he comes through at the 2. Is there any other drivers starting or finishing the lap that's closer to the line? Kenda, no, there was a Red Bull, it was Inferno Koi. He's starting his lap. I'm just trying to look at the lap.
Yeah, also Absent is on. Oh, there is a crash with Wrongs. No, Absent lost it.
Okay, Ron's around.
He managed to catch it back. Yeah, I think he was set off by Wrong's crash.
An audible goes pole. Provisional pole position. Like you say, Absent was caught up in that collision. So an audible.
Absent is pulling in. Yeah, he was on an out lap. He was improving, but yeah, he did get offset by the crash.
Yeah, really improves and puts himself up into P4. Trying to find people on a lap. Looks like Timo's on a lap. He's going to try and get himself further up the grid here in Brazil. He puts into the pits, maybe a valid lap from the driver there. Justin coming to start his lap, Motocrosser coming through the first sector. Pemi is halfway around the second sector. We do have a Ferrari, I believe that's just an audible on his in-lap. There's also Mercedes, which would be Pixel. He's on an out lap. So we'll see if Pemi's up. Pemi is not up by much. He's down by just the tiniest bit. Looked like he got a good exit, which could just be the difference between him and pole position. He is going to continue his lap. I thought he was going to pull into the pit. He does an 8.4, improving only by 12 hundredths of a second. Not doing anything.
Enough.
Yeah. Not doing anything from position-wise.
But Vinny, coming back from the pit. Gurla, let's see if he can improve this time. Clearly not. Previous best lap.
Kind of looks like he's beginning his lap. Yeah.
Gurla?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
he was.
I think his lap was invalid. Maybe he's in high ERS modes. He doesn't have much, but